Hello, my name is Annie Henderson. I wanted to walk you through EFT. It's emotional freedom technique, and also it's called tapping. It's a great way to calm your body, heal pain, work on things like grief, phobias, some PTSD. It can do so much, but of course, be sure that you are doing something that is right for you. If you need to go to the doctor, go to the doctor. But this is a tool I've used many times with a variety of age ranges. So, like anything, you will want to practice it so that you don't have to come back to this video every time you need it. It's very adaptive. You can use your own words to adjust. So what I'll do is first, I will show you the parts that we're going to tap on, and then I will walk you through one that many of us can use. And then if you have any specific questions, just reach out to me. You could find me and send me a direct message on Facebook at m.me/Annie M. Henderson. And then you can tell me the specifics of what you are going through. So here we go. First thing is you'll want to be hydrated. So whether it's you or you're teaching your little kids, go ahead and have a drink. Feel free to pause this, take some drinks. Okay, so the points that we're going to tap on are actually meridian points. Every thought we have, whether it's good or bad, will release chemicals and emotions through our body. And doing that, just like sometimes we stuff down our feelings, energy and emotions can get caught up in our body. Now, we might not be able to figure out how, for example, I had pain in my shoulder and I was like, that has nothing to do with emotions. I'm just getting old and I hurt my arm throwing something. And it hurt for about a month before I decided to try EFT with it. And it took about 3 minutes to get my pain from about an 8 where I couldn't throw anything down to a 0 where it was perfectly fine. So let's go ahead. This is the setup statement. It's called the karate chop point. And we'll start by tapping this. So I'll walk you through it in a little bit, but just try out that point so you know what it feels like. We're going to tap about 7 times on each point. You don't have to count them because by the time you say or repeat your phrase, it'll be about that. So no worries. Doesn't matter which side, which hand, any of that. After that, after we do 3 of those, then we'll start. So right here where your eyebrow starts, you just take 2 fingers. It shouldn't be so hard that you're hurting yourself, but it shouldn't be so light that you can't feel it. So a nice little thud. Next, we'll come to the side eye. Right there, there's that bone. We'll tap right there while we say what it is that we're working on. And when you're saying things, the more specific, the better. Under the nose is next. Under the chin, in that little dent, is next. All right, find this one with me. Some people just do all their fingers for this collarbone spot. If you want to find specifically, if you find the little knobs on your collarbone, come down about 1 inch and out 1 inch. It's kind of tender. It's a little tender right there. And that can be where we tap. Next, underneath your arm, about a hand underneath. If you wear a bra, then it's right there on your bra strap. And finally, ending on the top of your head. And at that point, that's the end of 1 round. You take a deep breath. Whew. And then you will see if anything changed, if anything shifted or popped up. I just worked with a family and they were working on neck pain. And for one, it got to a 0, but then she was noticing pain in her shoulder. So noticing little things like that and adjusting your wording. And then if it has to do with pain, is it sharp? Is it dull? Is it on the right side? Is it the left side? That way when you go through, you say those specific things. Let's see what else. Before you start, you want to give it a number on the scale of 0 to 10. 0 being nothing, there's no pain, nothing's bothering you, to a 10, which is the worst. And after each round, you'll give it a new number. That way, you can see if anything shifted or not. When we don't assign it a number, it makes it hard to kind of track. All right, so this will take a little bit longer as I lead you through. Once you've practiced a few rounds, you'll be able to do it anywhere. I've tapped in the car before. I've tapped before a call. I tap every day. So it's a great technique, great for adults, great for little kids. My aunt, I taught her to do it after she had neck surgery. She also used it, she was getting dry mouth. She was going to play the flute for her church, and she was having a little bit of nervousness and stage fright, and she did a round of tapping, and that never came back for her. So use it on a variety of things. If you have something specific that you would like some one-on-one help with, just message me, and I would love to help out. So because a lot of people have this, especially adults, we will talk about neck pain. So whether it's just tense, if it's a certain spot or an ache in those shoulders, right? A lot of us carry knots. So I am going to pretend that I'm helping someone with neck pain. If yours is back pain or shoulder pain, when you tap along, then you'll just substitute the right words for you. If I say my right shoulder and it's your left, then you could say my left shoulder, okay? And I think the image might be flipped, so who knows where I'm pointing for you. Okay, so here we go. Take one more drink of water. Here we go. Repeat after me. Even though I have this pain in my shoulder, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I have this deep, dull pain in my neck, I still love and forgive myself. Even though I have this pain in my neck, I love and forgive myself and those around me. We'll go to the eyebrow. This pain in my neck. Side eye. This dull, aching pain in the back of my neck. Underneath your eye. All this pain in my neck. Under your nose. All the stress in my life right now and everything that is going on. Your chin. All this pain in my neck. Collarbone. This strain in my neck that hurts when I move it. Underneath your arm. All this pain in my neck. Top of head. All this pain in my neck that makes me uncomfortable and I can't seem to get rid of it. Take a deep breath. Okay, now assess. Give yourself a new number. So if before I was a 7, I would kind of test it out, see if it feels different. And see, it might have stayed the same. If that's the case, maybe the words are different. Maybe it's a sharp pain instead of a dull pain. Maybe you need to drink some more water. Maybe you just need to try again and not give up. Maybe you are too focused on me and repeating exactly what I say instead of focusing on the tapping. So if it was a 7 and it went to a 6, awesome. If it was a 7 and went to a 6.5, that works too. If it was a 7 and now it's creeped down more to your shoulders and your neck is a 3 and your shoulders are a 5, that's fine. Just take note of that, tweak what you're gonna say, and it'll be perfect. So, and of course, if it was a 7 and it dropped down to a 5 or a 3, even better. Keep going. You don't want to stop, even though you're like, oh, it feels better. I want to stop and go do stuff. Go ahead and keep at it and see if you can get it even lower. And if you're just starting with this, it's good practice. So let's do another round. I will still leave you time to practice as well with me. And then the third round, I'll show you how quickly it can be done, so that once you've practiced, and you can practice on anything, anytime, that you have this tool with you. Okay, so here we go. Go ahead and tap along with me. Use the words that apply to you. Even though I still have this pain in my neck, I still deeply love and accept myself. And sometimes some people have a really hard time with that part. And if that's the case, then we have something else to tap on. And feel free to reach out to me. But if this part is hard for you, like it was my mom, then there's some other stuff to uncover. There's different aspects. So we're like an onion. If you peel away one layer, there might be some other stuff under there. Even though I still have this aching pain in my neck, I still love and forgive myself. Even though I still have this remaining blanket of pain and pressure over my neck, I still love and forgive myself and those around me. Eyebrow. All this pain in my neck. All this pain in my neck and shoulders, this achiness under the eye. This aching pain in my neck that won't go away. Under your nose. All the stress in my family, relationships. Chin. This remaining pain in my neck. Collarbone. All this pain in my neck. The sharp pain, the dull pain, the aching pain. Under your arm. This pain has been here for too long. Top of the head. All of this pain in the back of my neck. Take a deep, deep, deep breath. Same as before, give yourself a number. So if it was 7 and then it was 6, now it might have jumped down to a 4. Or like I said, it might have shifted to your shoulder or lower in your back. I had someone, we were tapping on the neck yesterday, and it went from neck to lower back. And it could have been that it shifted, or it could have been the neck pain was so much stronger and took away focus from the lower back, that now that the neck pain has reduced, now we might notice pain in other places. And the routine's just the same. So I'm going to change up my wording and pretend that it shifted into my back, my lower back, just to show you how easy it is that you can keep doing the same thing. If you have a journal or something and you want to take notes, then that's awesome. If not, I don't think I've ever done that with when I just do it on the fly, when I do it in my car, or when I did my shoulder, I was just sitting on the floor in the morning and decided to do it. Okay, so like I said, you can attempt to follow along in this one, but I'm going to show you how fast it can be. Because I know we're coming up on 15 minutes, and you might be like, I don't have time for that. But if it's some free healing that you can do for yourself, you do have time, and it is well worth it. I've done a lot of talking in here, so you can condense it to 3 minutes if you need to. Okay, so here we go. Water. Even though I have this pain in my lower back, I still love and accept myself. Even though I have this dull ache in my lower back, I still love and forgive myself. Even though I have this pain across my lower back, I love and forgive myself and others. This aching in my lower back, this pain in my lower back, this uncomfortable feeling across my lower back. There's a sharp pain on the left side, and there's a dull pain on the right. All this pain in my lower back, all the pain and frustration from having this pain in my lower back, all this pain in my lower back. So that was a lot faster, right? You can do that. You can do this. I would recommend, until it becomes a habit, try it for a week. If you want, if you are really serious about this, like if you just did this with me and you're like, oh, like it works, it really works, I loved it. I gotta tell my friends, I gotta try other things. A challenge would be to write down a bunch of things you can work through. Now, some of these things you might be nervous to work through alone. Like if it's something big, like if it's grief or phobia or PTSD or something that's bigger than my neck is uncomfortable. If it's something like that and you are interested and you want a little help, feel free to reach out to me, message me. But you can write down simple things like, you know what? I keep biting my nails. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna work on that. Tapping works with cravings. You can use it for food craving or wine or smoking cravings. Feel free to reach out for me on that one. I would love to walk someone through how to use tapping to free yourself from that kind of stuff. You can use it for patience with the kids. You can use it for confidence. You can use it for just starting out your day on the right foot. Whatever it is, just make an ongoing list and check it off as you've worked on it. And you can always add to it as well. That is it. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it brought you value. Feel free to share it. It is perfectly fine. This is my way of giving and serving. If you want to teach this to your kids, there is a great kids book as well. And I might make a follow-up video. Let me know in the comments if you would like a follow-up video for kids. I would love to do that. I do have a book, I have a teddy bear, all of that good stuff. But for kids, this isn't something that they're going to be screaming and suddenly you get them to do. Just like teachers teach kids how to do a fire drill, right? Or even someone you loved. It doesn't even have to be a kid. Teachers teach a fire drill when they're calm and they're able to listen and they're focused. So, yes, use and learn this when you're calm and you can focus. That way you've made that connection in your brain and you don't have to think about it as much when you are in a situation where you're flipping your lid and you're working off of your amygdala, right? You're working from that part of your brain that is fight or flight and you can't think straight. So practice this, try it on different things, try it out. Let me know if it worked for you. Let me know if it didn't work for you, and I will help you fine tune it and adapt it for whatever it is that you are trying to work on. Because if it's a choice to be too proud and not try something because you don't want to look silly or it sounds funny, or get rid of pain in a matter of moments, I would go for looking silly and trying something new. I hope this worked for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to watch this, share it, and my name's Annie Henderson. Reach out to me on Facebook or head over to anniemhenderson.com. Take care. Bye.